hope it is a Japanese occasion to savour. We're here in Osaka. Derek Ray here on the commentary box, joined as always by former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And we have action from the semi-final stage of this pre-season tournament coming up for you. It is Manchester United up against Bayern Munich.
Well, the group stage is over, Derek, down to just 4 teams now. It's been a good tournament, hasn't it? Great preparation for the season ahead. I'm sure both teams are looking to cap it off with a final in the next few days.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. Jan Oblak starts in goal. Rafael Varane plays alongside Eric Bailly in central defence. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. Here's the initial 11 for Bayern. David Soria is the goalkeeper. Benjamin Pavard plays with Andrew Robertson in the wide defensive areas. Kingsley Coman starts with Serge Gnabry on the flanks. And the attack is led today by Alexander Isak. Donny van de Beek. Really getting stuck in. Andrew Robertson. Serge Gnabry. Overcooked that one. Van de Beek. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, let's see the replay and look at the pace at which the counter-attack happens. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, Bayern restart the game. A wake-up call for them, perhaps. Fabinho. Pavard. Fabinho now. Throw into Manchester United. Well, one man who's figured prominently in the newspapers in the run-up to this game has been Harry Maguire, up against his old club, and that is never easy for a footballer, a mixture of emotions, Lee.
Well, Derek, it can be a hugely emotional day, that's for sure. Seeing old friends, teammates, wives, families, etc. But all that has to be acknowledged and then forgotten about instantly. Get on with the game in hand, do your job, perform for your team.
It's a fine United move in the making. And played in, but he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Pavard. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Delivered into the box. An opportunity with the header, but not troubling the goalkeeper at all, Lee.
Well, I'll say one thing. Technique, and he didn't have any.
Eric Bailly. There to win it back. Mason Greenwood. Real danger. And the cross into the middle. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. And firing it into the area. Competent goalkeeping.
Yeah, right place at the right time, foils the attacker.
Isak. Here's Isak. It's with Kingsley Coman. Crisp tackling. being pressed and pressed high. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. Must be! And a goal to level it up for Bayern.
Well, here's the replay, and Derek, if you get caught on the ball there, you should be fined a week's wages. It's terrible, and he's punished. Some explaining to be done to his coach, I feel.
Even Steven, one apiece in this match. And he saw the situation developing. And Bayern Munich now in potentially a dangerous position. Fabinho. And Pavard on the ball. Fabinho. On to Gnabry. Isaac. Can he put them in front? Well, the post got in the way. Robertson.
Well, I suppose, Derek, technically that's as close as you can get without it going in the goal.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And in with a real chance. Top-class defending. Joshua Kimmich. Here's Robertson. Kimmich. Fabinho. It's a good-looking ball in behind. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Well, a very important piece of transfer news to reflect upon. Casemiro has completed his move to Dortmund.
Well, Derek, the fans are really going to love him. He's a top player, a real pro. In fact, he's a manager's dream.
Well, United had the ball, but not anymore. It is a decent-looking attack here. Fabinho. Gnabry. Cuts it back. And the post denied him. Kimmich. Fabinho. It needs an accurate cross.
Well, it was so close.
And a goal! That's his brace! They just can't keep him quiet! So they're playing once more. Can Manchester United elicit a response? Pau Torres. Mason Greenwood. And crossing towards the far post. Well, not the best clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Can he put it away? It's still alive. And putting his body on the line. Well, defenders having to cover up. Van de Beek. Possession and patience, the watchwords. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, the referee sounding the second half into action, and Bayern with the lead. Fabinho. United being afforded too much space. Fine cross into the middle. Nice and easy for the keeper. Well, couldn't quite find his teammate. Fabinho. What can he do from here? Well, that's a well-timed pass. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Now, will the keeper have to pay the price for that mistake? Cash. And options in the centre. Magnificent defending. Couldn't keep the ball. Bruno Fernandes. Clears it away. Pavard. Here's Isaac. Serge Gnabry. And Bayern moving the ball with purpose. Gnabry. Must be. Couldn't grab hold of it. Under real pressure here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. And now the delivery. Well, he couldn't get the header on the target, but robust defending. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Coman. Now Kimmich. Well, the attack carried an initial threat, but fizzled out. Chance to finish. Well, a strong glove on the ball from the keeper. Well, a corner and a chance for Bayern to make it look even better. He must finish. Well, a bit short with the clearance. The fist of the goalkeeper. Adeyemi. And unable to keep possession. Gnabry. And back with Martial. Kimmich. On to Gnabry. Saved with ease by Jan Oblak. Difficult to stop him.
Well, the possession stats for Bayern over the last 15 minutes has been really good. They really have played well. They could extend their lead with this creativity. They're producing chances. Can they put them away?
This could square the game. And putting his body on the line. Defensive efficiency personified. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Sergio Busquets. Martial. Sané has it. Joshua Kimmich. Martial. Here's Sané. That's how to rob them of possession. Well, not giving him any breathing room. Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, United will feel because the game is so close. There's another goal out there. More pressure, more balls in the box, more intensity. Force the issue.
Very comfortable when in possession. Oh, in with a chance! Danger averted and game still on.
Late drama, yet it's still possible.
So the corner played into the box. Well, he failed to get it away properly. This could finish it. And up for grabs off the keeper. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they keep it going? Opportunity it is. Will he? Well, it's the late show. And they are level again.
Well, here's the replay. Super fast counter-attack football at its best. And he chooses to use power in the finish. Not much chance for the keeper when it's hit that hard.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Five minutes of the 90 still to go, and the teams cannot be separated. Andrew Robertson and Kimmich. Here's Luke Shaw. On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? No-nonsense clearance. Sané. Martial. Here's Robertson. Sané has it. And a chance for Bayern to use width to good effect. He's given it straight to the opposition. Well, there might well be scope for them to counter-attack here. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
A chance to revisit the goal. The referee blows for full time, and Manchester United go marching on to the final.
Well, Derek, just look at the celebrations, and quite rightly so. Sometimes semi-finals can be a little bit too much for players. One side has to lose, one side goes to the final. I'm very envious of those players. Look at them enjoying this moment. Still work to be done before they pick that famous trophy up, though.
Van de Beek. Oh, in with a chance. And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way.